Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Do religious people understand it is heartbreaking as an atheist to know they think I deserve to burn in hell? I understand not everyone who is religious believes this, but many do, and it is part of many holy texts which people try to legislate with or even wage war over. I think of myself as a generally kind and good person who cares about people. When I learn someone participates in certain belief systems, I wonder if they would think that there's something wretched about me if they were to find out I don't believe. It's hard. Okay. I'm gonna put a sound drop here.
Cool stuff. Slick
That's
stuff.
not the
Neat
right
stuff.
one. That was the literal worst one I could have picked. So, as a guy who's super former Christian, I used to be in regards to that, I used to believe heaven and hell. I'll believe there's a heaven. I can believe there's a heaven. Part of me believes there's a heaven. If there's a God that exists, there's a heaven that exists. But I don't know. I cannot believe hell exists. And I grew up in the scare tactic of you're going to hell, you gotta be saved and stuff like that. You gotta be scared. You're going to hell so you can be saved. And part of me, if you actually genuinely believe that and you're a genuine good person, you're you just it's anxiety, thinking oh my God, I don't want this person going to hell. I don't want this person going to hell. And stuff like that. It's anxiety ridden, stuff like that. Nowadays, the Bible doesn't really support an idea that hell actually exists. I don't know how. There's probably legitimate reasons, but I don't think hell exists. I don't think hell exists. I think I don't know what I believe anymore. I like the idea of this. I believe if I could just choose what the afterlife is or whatever, it's the Christian God. But there's no hell. Hell never existed. But it's this universal truth. It's this universalism where we all go to heaven, but we're all stripped of our evilness. And I think we have a little evilness all in all of us, but we're stripped of that. We get to go to heaven and we're pure or whatever. That's if I got to choose it, that's what I would believe. And I would never say anyone goes to hell or anything like that. But if there's a purgatory, maybe it's I don't want to go there, and you're okay, you can stay. I don't know. It's weird, but I'll go back to this saying where I was in the sector of I don't want people going to hell, and I would say myself, and people were I'm not trying to brag or anything. This sounds like I'm trying to brag when I'm not, but I was genuinely worried because I saw 2 or 3 of these play situations or dramatizations of oh, this guy's going to hell and he's going to hell and burn for eternity, and they tried to scare you with that shit. And that generally made me worried for people, and I have to save everyone, So, do religious people, everyone's different, so, everyone's going to say they're different. But I think there's 2 types of people, you would say, the normal Christian who'd be yeah, you deserve to go to hell. You're a bad person. I don't like you. And those people suck. And that's why I don't hang out in Christian circles anymore. But there's the genuine people I think I was and who I try to associate myself with who would say that we're scared. We don't want you to burn in hell. We want you to go to heaven with us. And it just scares us that you would do that, and we want you to change your life and stuff like that. So genuinely, I think I want to hope the majority of the people who at least I was involved with believe that we're scared. We don't want you to be this way. We want you to go to heaven with us and stuff like that. But for the most part, there's a lot of people who are I think you deserve to go to hell. You see people who are oh, you are attracted to men, you deserve to burn in hell for eternity. And I didn't choose this. Well, God wants you to burn in hell. I'm and I don't know. And I'll keep this short, but it just seems weird to me that it's okay, God created heaven. It's oh, when you die, you come here and you're perfect. There's hell though, so if you don't like God, then God will make a decision. Well, I guess you're going to hell for eternity. He's God created me. God, you created me in your image. Yeah, but I don't like you anymore because you didn't like me. I'm okay, there's a lot of problems there. So we're gonna stay out of that. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.